We have one last lesson to look at. This is the paste special I told you about in the last video. It is just as good as the other two, which I think are fabulous options, but it just has a little more. So if I just copy something, let's see, we copy it, and then I go into paste special, which I can click on the drop down and choose paste special here, or right mouse click, and paste special is way up at the top here. And then my box opens, just bringing that to the video. And you can see that within paste special, I have everything that I had in the previous, well, most of them. I've got my paste link. I've got formulae, I've got values, formats, but I've also got comments, validation, all using source theme, all except the borders, column widths, formulae and number formats, values and number formats, and it says all merging conditional formats if there was other conditional formats on both sides. Then we've got operation, and then we've got skip blanks and transpose. So we've got these comments, we've got validation, those are new. And then we've got this operation here. Now operation, I'll show you in a few minutes. We've got skip blanks and transpose. Transpose does what it did previously in the previous video and the one before that. It takes a range and it rotates it. It puts columns to rows, rows to columns, so it just moves your table. Okay. Let's just choose values, click on OK, and there we go. So if I just copy and do that again, I can right mouse click, paste special, choose values, click on OK, and there we go. Easy. What happens if I want to use one of those other features like calculate? What I can do is I can take this 140 here and I can add all these up with this. So this one we'll say is the first one, and then I'd like to add the 145. So I can copy that and I can go into my paste special and I can add. And I go OK. Have you noticed up here it just gives me my total value? There is no calculation. It does not create a calculation. And if I change that 145 to 150, this value that I've just created does not update. It is a static value. And I could keep doing the paste special operation. But again, it's going to just keep updating as a static update. So there's good and bad things about this. It is useful if you just want to add some values together, but you don't want a calculation. You only want a total, and that's it. And there it is. We've also got an item called skip blanks. Now, what skip blanks does is if I had blanks within this range, it wouldn't paste them. What I mean by that is, let me just create a few blanks. So we've got some blanks within here. And now at the bottom, I'm going to say nothing. Okay, and I'm going to copy that across, and I'm going to copy it down. And then we'll just resize everything. Now, if I copy this, just do a straight copy and paste, you don't see the word nothing behind in any of these blanks, right? Now, if I paste special and I tell it to skip blanks, where there was nothing within the range, so no data, it doesn't actually paste nothing. It leaves it blank. And so the text that I had there of nothing shows through. So that's what skip blanks does. Then we've got transpose. So I've got this range copied. I'm going to click, actually I'll click down here. I'm just going to paste special, choose transpose. And just like we've seen, it rotates my table. So now my columns are rows, my rows are columns. And all my data is still in the right spots. Okay, so this is the paste special option. As with the others, just give it a try. It's nice to use when you need it. It's there.